OpenClaw v2026.4.9 just dropped. The Dreaming system now supports REM Backfill. Your agent can replay old daily notes into its dream memory. There's a new diary timeline UI, character vibes QA for testing agent personalities, and critical security fixes, including SSRF quarantine bypass prevention. Here's what matters in this release. This release was cut by Peter Steinberger on April 9, 2026, with contributions from 21 developers. It's a focused release that deepens the experimental dreaming memory system introduced in v2026.4.5, adds quality assurance tooling for agent behavior testing, and closes several important security gaps across the platform. The Dreaming system's REM Backfill is the headline. It solves the cold start problem for new installations. The Character Vibes QA system gives agent developers a way to systematically verify personality consistency across model changes, and the security fixes address real attack vectors, including SSRF quarantine bypass and node execution event injection. The community response has been strong, 76 reactions on the release, including 59 thumbs up and 11 rocket emojis. This is the third major release in April alone, showing the pace of OpenClaw development accelerating. Let's walk through what's new and what's fixed. The Dreaming system introduced in v2026.5 had 3 sleep phases: light, deep, and REM, but it could only process new conversations going forward. This release adds a grounded REM backfill lane that lets you replay historical notes into the Dream system. The REM harness command, with a hyphen path flag, points at a directory of old daily notes, and the system processes them through the same promotion pipeline, extracting durable facts, creating dream scenes, and building the agent's long-term memory from your historical data. Live short-term promotion is also integrated now, meaning old daily notes can replay into dreams and durable memory without requiring a separate memory stack. This closes the biggest gap in the Dreaming system, the cold start problem. Previously, a new OpenClaw installation had no dream history. Now you can seed it with months of existing notes, and the agent starts with meaningful memory context from day one. Let's look at the actual release. The changelog is well organized with clear categories for features, security fixes, bug fixes, and platform improvements. The 21 contributor count shows this is a community-driven release with fixes coming from across the ecosystem. The release is signed with a verified SSH key as always. The community reactions, 76 total with 59 thumbs up, indicate the features landed well, particularly the dreaming improvements and security hardening. The diary system gets a structured timeline view with full navigation controls. You can browse your agent's dream history chronologically, see exactly when facts were promoted from short-term to durable memory, inspect the promotion hints that explain why a fact was preserved, and use backfill and reset controls to manage the memory state at a granular level. The traceable dreaming summaries now include a grounded scene lane that shows the connection between conversation fragments and the dream scenes they generated. For agent developers, Character Vibes is a new QA evaluation system that addresses a problem every team with custom agents faces: personality drift. You define personality expectations for your agent, select which models to test against, and run parallel QA scenarios that compare how different models express the agent's character. This is critical for teams deploying agents with specific personas: customer support agents with empathetic tones, technical assistants with precise language, creative agents with playful styles. You can now systematically verify that model updates, prompt changes, or memory accumulation don't break the agent's intended personality. Parallel QA runs make candidate model comparison significantly faster than sequential testing. You compare multiple models against the same behavioral expectations in a single run. 3 important security fixes in this release. First, SSRF quarantine bypass prevention. The system now reruns blocked destination safety checks after interaction-driven mainframe navigations, closing a path where click-triggered actions could bypass SSRF quarantine. Second, .end security. Runtime control and browser control override environment variables are now blocked from untrusted workspace.end files, and unsafe URL-style browser control override specifiers are rejected before lazy loading. Third, Node execution event sanitization. Remote node exec started, finished, and denied summaries are now marked as untrusted system events, with text sanitized before enqueuing, preventing injection of trusted system content through node-provided text. Additionally, untrusted workspace plugins can no longer collide with bundled provider auth choice IDs, and the basic FTP dependency is forced to 5.2.1 for a CRLF command injection fix. Android pairing got a significant overhaul that addresses the most common complaints from mobile users. The system now clears stale setup code auth on new QR scans. Previously, old pairing data could interfere with new connections. It bootstraps operator and node sessions from fresh pairing credentials, prefers stored device tokens after the bootstrap handoff completes, and pauses the pairing auto-retry loop while the app is backgrounded, preventing battery drain, unnecessary network activity, and the frustrating experience of the app retrying connections in the background. Manual connect mode also improved. Blank port input is now allowed only for TLS endpoints, defaulting standard HTTPS to port 443. Matrix gateway reliability improved substantially. It now awaits sync readiness before marking startup successful, contains background handler failures instead of crashing the entire gateway process, and routes fatal sync stops through channel-level restart. This means a matrix sync failure no longer takes down the whole system. Slack gets bearer auth preservation across same origin file redirects, while properly stripping auth on cross-origin CDN hops, a nuanced fix that ensures file downloads work while preventing credential leakage. ACP block replies are now treated as visible delivered output to prevent resending fallback text. And control tokens, those internal announce skip and reply skip markers, are now suppressed across chat updates and history sanitization, preventing internal agent scaffolding from leaking into user-visible conversations. Plugin Auth gets a new provider auth aliases feature that lets provider variants share environment variables, auth profiles, and API key onboarding without core-specific wiring, making it simpler to support multiple model providers from the same vendor. Update with the usual flow. Run OpenClaw update to pull v2026.4.9. If you want to take advantage of the dreaming REM Backfill, point ren-harness at your historical notes directory. It will scan the files, extract durable facts, and create dream scenes from your existing data. This is especially valuable for users who've been taking daily notes in OpenClaw for months, but only recently got the dreaming system. Check your version with OpenClaw -version. The iOS versioning change means test flight builds now stay on the same short version until maintainers explicitly promote the next gateway version, more predictable for beta testers and less confusing during rapid development cycles. If you are on v2026.4.9 and experiencing any Android pairing issues, this release specifically addresses stale auth, bootstrap reliability, and background retry behavior. For Matrix users, the gateway reliability improvements should eliminate the crashes some users reported during extended sessions with frequent sync events. That's OpenClaw v2026.4. Dreaming gets historical memory backfill, security gets meaningfully tighter, and Android pairing actually works properly now. Full release notes are in the description. Subscribe to Prism Labs for every OpenClaw release as it drops.